Hello everybody, this is James Shore with another test-driven development video. Quick reminder before I get started, Diana Larson and I have two great courses coming up on October 11th and 12th, which is the Art of Agile Planning, and October 13th through 15th, which is the Art of Agile Delivery. These are really good courses for understanding Agile and actually getting lots of hands-on experience with doing Agile in a real environment. In the delivery course, for example, we actually have the students, the participants, form cross-functional teams and deliver real working software in 4 iterations. They're very cool courses, very hands-on, and if you're interested, I invite you to go to my website and look for the training link on the left-hand side. So I hope to see you there. Now, back to our test-driven development. We had just finished up sort of a beginnings of a stock market class, and I don't think it's finished yet. For one thing, the concept of which year it is sort of unclear right now, and how we determine that. So how does stock market know which year is which is a question. The other thing is that we're recalculating the years every single time. So if you were to go through in your table and ask for row 0 and then row 1 and then row 2, it's actually going to, I think that's going to be O of n squared every as you populate that table. Now, performance is not the first thing you should consider, but this is kind of a brain-dead algorithm. We can do this just as well by putting it in the constructor, and I think that's what I'm going to do next. So let's go ahead and factor this out. Well, no, I think I'm just going to rewrite it. It will be easier that way. So this is really the same code we wrote before. In fact, let's just grab it. Now we're recalculating the number of years every time as well, but I'm not nearly as concerned about that. I think it reads nicely this way rather than having it in a temporary variable. And temporary variables are a source of error. Not a frequent source of error, but I'm only going to take out that and create a little cache for that if I have to. So why is this failing? Oh, I got rid of get year. That would be why. Okay, that's working. There should be a fail fast here. Really need to write that code. I think that's going to happen soon. Okay, so now we've got stock market doing pretty much what we need it to do. Let's go ahead and bring that into here. Again, really, just when I do these refactorings, I take them fairly carefully. Now I should be able to return count dot number of years. Have that still work? No. What did I do wrong? I'm a little confused because it's saying we're getting a null pointer exception, which means that a count would be null, but we're populating it here. Oh, oh, we're calling populate years, which is calling get row count. Well, that's interesting. Let's do that. All right, well, that was silly. Let's keep going. So now that we've got get row count working, we should be able, this I don't know what to do about yet. But now here, we should be able to say current year is going to equal the account, which I'm going to rename to market. And that doesn't, none of that rest of this changes. This bugs me a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I should be able to take this out now. Okay, there we go. So we've integrated our stock market class. Now, I think what I'd like to do is actually pass in the stock market rather than constructing it. Yeah. Stock market table model shouldn't know about the starting year and ending year. It should only the stock market should. I wonder if that should be called a stock market account. I keep wanting to call it an account, not a market. Well, we'll come back to that. Okay, so this should work. Yeah. make sure our stub still works. Now we should be able to get rid of this. And apparently that. Yeah, because we're only using starting year. Okay. Getting better. Now I think I want to have stock market keep track of which year it is. Or maybe the stock market year should know which year it corresponds to. That would be interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have the stock market year know which year it represents. For some reason that feels a little off to me, actually. It feels like the year should not be part of the actual stock market year object. And I don't know why. That just doesn't feel quite right. But I'm going to go ahead and go with it and see how it works. The code seems to like the idea of the year knowing what year it is. So oops. I wonder why it defaults to final. I'm sure there's some reason. I'm going to do the wrong thing here for a moment. Okay. And then we want to make sure that next year's starting values matches this year's ending values. That's going to fail, which is a good spot for us to pick up next time. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.